Jamie Vardy has long been linked to Celtic this summer since he left Leicester. In today's video, we have a huge update regarding this potential move. We will, of course, go over this whilst going over all the latest Celtic news from the last 24 hours. But first, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Former Celtic winger Ben Doak, now wishing to be known as Ben Gannon Doak, has completed his big money move from Liverpool to Bournemouth. The 19-year-old departs Anfield in a £25 million transfer after breaking into the Scotland senior squad and impressing during a loan spell at Middlesbrough last season. Doak, who came through the Celtic Academy and made his senior debut at just 16, has now secured a permanent switch that could reshape his career. Celtic will benefit financially from the deal. Initially, it was believed the Hoops would miss out on any solidarity payment since Doak was moving within the UK. However, a sell-on clause inserted into his Liverpool move has ensured the Scottish champions will pocket a seven-figure windfall from the transfer. Doak left Celtic in 2022 for a £600,000 compensation fee after a handful of first-team appearances, including a Glasgow derby cameo under Ange Postecoglou. His decision to leave sparked disappointment among supporters, but the winger has since developed into one of Scotland's most promising young talents. At Bournemouth, Gannon Doak will link up with a squad determined to push further up the Premier League table after an impressive season last term. He'll link up with former Celtic attacking midfielder Ryan Christie at the Cherries. Now for the main story, as Celtic were sensationally linked with a move for Jamie Vardy this afternoon, with claims the striker was keen on a reunion with Brendan Rodgers in Glasgow. Reports even suggested the 38-year-old had his heart set on a switch to Parkhead, according to a source close to the player. But within hours of the story breaking, fresh speculation from down south has thrown a major spanner in the works. The Daily Mail report that Italian champions Napoli have added Vardy to their list of attacking targets after Romelu Lukaku was ruled out for 3 months through injury. Vardy is currently a free agent after leaving Leicester City at the end of last season. The former England international has been weighing up his options, with several clubs across Europe said to be interested in his signature. The prospect of linking up with Rodgers once again at Celtic had excited many, given their successful spell together at Leicester, which delivered an FA Cup and a Community Shield. However, with Napoli now circling, Celtic would face a near impossible task to compete financially with a club of their stature. It does remain to be seen if Celtic actually are interested in the player, with news on the player's side the only thing linking the clubs at the moment. In other news, highly rated Celtic youngster Colby Donovan is attracting serious interest, with Dundee opening talks over a move for the defender. The 18-year-old, who can operate at centre-back or right-back, impressed during pre-season with Brendan Rodgers' side, notably grabbing the winner against Cork City. He also featured against Chelsea and Manchester City last summer and earned a spot on the bench for a league match in December. Donovan is believed to feel ready for regular first-team football at Premiership level, and Celtic appear open to a loan move to aid his development. Dundee boss Stephen Pressley is keen to add him to his squad, but faces competition from Ayr United, who also want the teenager, Record Sport reports. Ayr have a cooperation agreement in place with Celtic, and manager Scott Brown, a former Hoops captain, is eager to use those ties to tempt Donovan south to Somerset Park. However, Dundee's Premiership status could give them the edge in negotiations. If Celtic see a future at the club for him, they will likely try to work out something with Ayr, but by holding talks with Dundee, it does hint they wouldn't mind moving him on permanently. In other news, North Curve Celtic have fired back at the club after new crowd control measures were put in place for the first time during Friday night's Premier Sports Cup tie against Falkirk. Supporters arriving at Celtic Park were met with metal fencing at certain sections of the ground, with stewards ordering fans to stop, show tickets again, and in some cases walk the long way around to reach their seats. The measures, designed to prevent fan migration towards the standing section, were branded a farce by many in attendance. The Celtic supporter liaison officer acknowledged the backlash, posting online, "Appreciate all the feedback from Friday re-new crowd management measures at North and Lisbon Lions stands. I'll share all of this with the club as part of the planning for Wednesday's match against Kairat." But North Curve Celtic, the group which includes the Green Brigade, insisted the club were tackling the wrong problem. Responding on social media, they wrote, "The only solution for migration and overcrowding is to meet the demand to stand at matches." In July 2024, the club surveyed supporters and received a clear majority mandate to do this. The entire stadium needs a refresh. A goal-end standing section should be part of this. With another big European night under the lights this week, all eyes will be on how Celtic handle the situation when Kairat visit on Wednesday. The match has not yet sold out, with a few sections still with a good number of seats available to buy on general sale. Over the next few days, they will likely be picked up, and it will be a near sellout, if not sold out, by the time Wednesday evening comes around. Lastly, Celtic are exploring the possibility of striking a cooperation agreement with Inverness Caledonian Thistle under the new SPFL system designed to aid player development. The Scottish champions already have an arrangement in place with Championship side Ayr United, but discussions have now taken place with the Highland club over a similar deal. No agreement has been finalised yet. The cooperation system, introduced this season, allows clubs to go beyond traditional loan rules by enabling players aged 16 to 21 who are eligible to represent Scotland to move between their parent club and the partner club throughout the campaign. This flexibility is aimed at ensuring those in the crucial transition phase of their careers play regularly while still being available to return for development fixtures or training with their parent side. Agreements can be made with one club from each of the Championship, League One and League Two. Celtic's player pathway manager, Sean Maloney, appointed earlier this summer, is leading the talks with Inverness as he seeks to maximise opportunities for the club's academy graduates. The system offers a chance to accelerate the progress of highly rated youngsters while keeping them tied closely to the first team structure. For Inverness, currently competing in League One, it would provide access to top-level talent to aid their promotion push. What do you think of what we discussed in today's video? Let us know down in the comment section below. Make sure you've liked this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.